Okay, today we're doing circle graphs. Circle graphs are not much different than what we did yesterday. A circle graph is an easy way to display part to whole, and part to part relationships. Each portion of the circle represents a percent out of 100, where the entire circle has a sum of 100. That is important, where the entire circle has the sum of 100. Okay. Ratios, you can do part to part, or this is a small part and a big part. You can compare them. So you have a ratio of 4 to 6, 4 small parts, 6 small parts. So it's part to part, or you can do a part to whole, where you have like 4 small parts and the whole thing is 10. So it is a part to whole ratio. Okay, same thing we did yesterday, solving step by step. We set up the tic-tac-toe board, we label all the units, plug in your numbers from the word problem, cross multiply, and set up the equation and solve by division. Same steps, we're just getting some of our information from a circle graph instead of the word problem. Okay, our first example. Okay. The student council at North Middle School held an election for student council president. The data was displayed in the circle graph. Okay, for those that can't read it, Morris is 35%, others 5%, Box is 20%, and Suarez is 40%. If 280 students voted for Morris, important information, then how many students participated in the election? Okay, so once again, we're going to set up our tic-tac-toe board, number and percent, part of a whole, and our 100% always goes there. Okay, so now we need to set up the rest of our information. We're looking for how many students participated in the election, so we're looking for that whole number. Okay, so this is how many participated. Our part is who voted for Morris. Okay, so we're looking for that question. We've got that part, and so we've got 280 students. We're needing this information. We're needing the percent. Well, over here, we have Morris that has 35%. So that's where I get that information from. So I'm going to multiply, and I get 280 times 100 equals 35x. And you get 28000 equals 35x. And saving the math, we get 35 divided by 35 on both sides, and we get x equals 800. So 800 students participated in the election. Okay. So like I said, it's the same exact thing that we did yesterday, except we're using graphs to get some of our information. Okay, number 2. The farmer plants crops on 48 acres of land. The circle graph shows the percentages of land used for some of the crops. Okay, for those that can't see it, cotton is 40%, wheat is 20%, other is 10%. Corn does not have a percentage. That's where we're going to have to start, is we need corn to have a percentage. To get that, we know that this is equal to 100%. Okay, so we need to take 40, 20, and 10, which are the other 3 ones, and add those up, and we get 4, 5, 6, 70. And we subtract that from 100. And so corn is 30%. Okay, based on the circle graph, how many acres of land are used for corn. Okay, so once again, we're setting it up. We have our 48 here. Number, percent, part, and whole. Our part, what are we looking for? We're looking for corn. So our part is corn, and this is the total acres of land. Okay, so once again, it's always 100%. We've got 48 as our total acres, and our percentage comes from our graph of 30%. So we're going to multiply and divide. So 48 times 30 is equal to 100 over times x. So we get 1440 equals 100x divided by 100. So we get 14.4 equals x. So 14.4 acres is used for corn. Number 3. A survey was conducted to determine food choices of the 80 students at a picnic. The types of picnic foods are shown in the circle graph. So we've got salad is 10%, sandwich is 20%, pizza is 30%, hot dog is 25%, and hamburger is 15%. How many more students chose pizza than students who chose salad? Okay, so we're gonna actually have to subtract before we can put it into our tic-tac-toe board. So we've got pizza is 30%, and we've got salad is 10%. So when we subtract those two, we get 20% is our difference. So we've got 20% chose pizza more than salad. We need to know the students. So we're looking for the students. So that's where we have to change it from percent to numbers. So once again, we have our 100, our part, and our whole. In this one, our part is pizza over salad, and students at the picnic. Okay, so we have 80 students. We know 20% picked pizza over salad, so we are looking for the actual number. 80 times 20 is equal to 100x, so that is 1600 equals 100x. We're dividing by 100, so we get 16 equals x. So we have 16 students chose pizza more than 16 more students picked pizza over salad. And the last one. Okay. Ursula surveyed 50 classmates about their favorite ice cream flavors. Each classmate chose one flavor. The results are shown in the graph. How many more of Ursula's classmates chose chocolate than chose vanilla? Okay, so we need chocolate, which is 42%. Vanilla does not have a percentage, so we're going to have to take chocolate at 42, strawberry at 18, coffee at 14, add those up. We get 10, it's 14, 4, 5, 6, 7, 74, so 100 minus 74 is 26. So vanilla is 26%. So this is our vanilla and our chocolate. We still now need to subtract chocolate from vanilla. So we have 42, or vanilla from chocolate. From chocolate is 42, and we subtract the 26 from vanilla, and that gives us 16. That is our percentages difference, okay? So now we're going to set up our chart, number, percent, part, and whole, and 100. Okay, our part is chocolate over vanilla, and this is classmates. So we had 50 classmates. We have 16% chose chocolate over vanilla, so we were looking for this number. And we're going to cross multiply again. So we get 50 times 16 equals 100x. 50 times 16 gives you 800 equals 100x. So we get 8 equals x. So we have 8 more students chose chocolate than vanilla. So that's how you do the assignment. On the assignment, number 1, you are looking for just the percentage, just like this part. On number 2, you are finding the total. You're going to be looking for this number right here. You're looking for the total, and then you're going to use that number for problems 3 and 4. So you're going to need number 1 and 2 on the homework to solve 3 and 4. If you worked in class, you had plenty of time to do it, and you could have got those 4 problems done. The rest of the homework is fairly straightforward. You are going to have to do a lot of this. And problems 8 and 10, we didn't give you enough information, so you cannot do number 8 and number 10. We didn't give you the acres that you're needing for the garden. So that's how you do tonight's homework, and so everybody should be getting this pretty solid. Thank you.